the wrong screen. All right. Chat is up. What's up, brick builders? Sean from BRIT'N Bricks, and we are live. We've got Shadow Rock. And we got, you know what? We got biscuits. We do have biscuits. So come on in, have a chat, and all that. I got some topics probably that I would like to cover. But yeah, we've done. Let me see. What was it? 15, 13? I think so. 13 models we built last month. So that was actually kind of low, considering. A couple of videos we did as well. Couple of build videos. And the shorts. The shorts are doing pretty good as well. You know what? We've actually grown in subscribers as well. So that is ultra cool. Good afternoon, mate. Good afternoon, Belch. How are you doing, good sir? How was your week? Why does my moustache look like it's got this curly bit here? What's going on there? It's not curly. It's actually just that it's grey here. But it's bizarre. Mate, this honestly has been the worst week of my life. Dude, I've had the worst day of my life. Actually, maybe not actually of my life. That's well exaggerating. Maybe it actually hasn't been a very easy week for me regarding work. And the short story of that is my van got damaged while being loaded by the loader, and it was inoperable, and so I had to go into a teeny tiny little van. My van's like this big Mercedes Sprinter, and I ended up with like a Vivaro type thing or something like that. And yeah, you can't get my low. You can almost not, you know, you wouldn't, the load capacity on my big van, on my Sprinter, you could, it's brim, it's full to the brim. Really, what is wrong with my words today? Full to the brim, right? So you can imagine how many times I came back and forth to the depot to reload in this Vivaro thing. So yeah, it was a challenge. And then I've got Yole and all the customers are at Yole, and then they're not happy because they've not got the full orders, but they haven't put in an order, so you kind of have to guess what they want, that kind of thing. But mainly, the crux and the bane of my week is no, let's not say miscommunication. No communication. No communication whatsoever between offices, and it's yeah, it kind of made things a lot harder than it should have, and then the whole thing's just been snowballing out of control with all that, because I'm now getting blamed for not being able to do my job properly. But it's like, I am doing it the same way I've always done it, and it's never had any issues before, so where else is the problem? Because I can't be the one at fault of everything. Do you know what I mean? There has to be, otherwise you're gonna start thinking you're going crazy, aren't you? You really are. You're gonna start going, you know what? I don't want to go out the front door today because I'm just gonna get blamed for this, or it's naturally going to go to shit. Pot. Yeah. Was it my cat was shot and killed while with a pellet gun and I had to spend £600 to end his suffering. The vet said we could do a near to 4,000 operation, and there would be a 10% chance to survive. Yeah, not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. I'm sorry about your cat, dude. Well, if it got shot and killed, right, then there's no point in doing an operation because it's not going to bring him back because it's already killed. So it didn't die. It got shot by a pellet rifle or a pellet gun, and it was in critical condition that you had to make the judgment of the hard decision of putting it to sleep or doing an operation that probably won't give it a good quality life. So yes, it was not shot and killed. No, he was clinging to life. Yeah. So he's not killed. Don't ever get that mixed up. Yeah, sorry, misspoke. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I mean, you know what? You're in a bit of a space at the moment that you're thinking more of the traumatizing side of things and stuff like that. It's like, I can totally understand Belch. I totally understand why and where you're coming from. So that sucks, dude. When was that? You should do a memorial for it. We used to do that. I actually had of my very first cat. His name was Toots, and he lived to be 24 years old. The guy just wouldn't give up. His eyes, blood vessels in his eyes burst first. That's why I took him to the vets. Was he'd gone blind in one eye because his eye had gone like a reddy green, and they were like, "Yeah, his blood vessels just burst in the back. He's partially blind now." And while he was at the vets, the other one went. And he said, "Okay." He said, He's got a strong heart, but he's almost had it. Sean, he's 24 years old. That's a very long life for a cat. We can put him to sleep, or we can see how it goes. But to be honest, if you carried it on, it would be more cruel to him. And he was starting to bump into things. His back legs were giving away. He had the obvious natural accident where his back end got hit by a car when he was much younger. But as he got older, the arthritis came in, and he was really unsteady on his back legs sometimes. But yeah, it was the fact that we were bumping into everything and stuff like that I took him into the vets, and he's partially blind. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, no, it just can't be asked with anyone. To be honest, everyone we've spoken to has said it's only a cat. Oh, dude. I think it's amazing, right? I can think it's amazing that how small, no matter how small the pet is, right? I mean, we could go how big the pet is, but how small the pet is how much it touches your soul, and it's part of you. And even I suppose people would even get attached to like garden hedgehogs and stuff, and then you find out this particular hedgehog has a specific marking and you see it flat on the road. You're going to be kind of mortified about it because it was your kind of pet, your garden pet. Even that is pretty close, isn't it? I mean, but it's just amazing to me how much of an impact, right, that losing a pet can be even more devastating than losing a friend or a family friend or something like that. It really hits you. So people, from my experience, people have said that it's just a cat. Either don't own cats, don't own pets, hate cats, or are insensitive. I mean, not insensitive. Unemotional. So, like a Vulcan, like Spock. He's like, well, yeah, that's okay. That's happened. We just need to move on. That kind of thing. Instead of like, it's only a cat. No. That sucks, mate. That sucks. It's not a cat. It's a family member. It is. It is. And we live next door to the person who did it to. That's not surprising, is it? It's a pellet gun. Pellets don't travel very far, so. Is it not a crime? Can you not do him for it? I've just thought about that. Because cats are sentient, aren't they? Cats are sentient, dogs are sentient, rats are sentient. Yeah, you just killed a being. Well, not killed a being, but put it in severe critical danger. The police said over the phone in the letter of the law, cats are not a part of human property, so this is not a priority. Oh, I mean, by law, maybe, yeah, maybe. But why is there a difference between a cat and a dog? There shouldn't be a difference between a cat and a dog. Yeah, you know what? A dog does do more work than a cat. In fact, there's not many cats that you know of that are working cats. I'm sure there are, which would be really cool, actually. If anybody knows of any working cats or anything like that, maybe we should check out a couple of videos of working cats. Because we know that dogs they're bomb sniffers, drug sniffers, they're... we're not talking about companions for mental health or anything like that, or, the... what's the name? Come on. Epilepsy. We're not talking about that. We're talking about actual working, a job. Dogs get become police officers and stuff. Dogs become soldiers. Cats don't. So I can see maybe that's probably where they came from on that, but really, honestly, there shouldn't be any difference. She never said over the phone that if it was a dog, the police would be around. Oh, she even said that. She even said that if it was a dog, police would be around. Why? Why? There's no difference. There is absolutely no difference. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, dude. How have you been dealing with it? And I can see that by law. And that's the only thing they can go by, isn't it? Is law, because they are the law. I am the law. Oh, burn them! My mouth of biscuit. Okay, mate. Oh man, sorry. I should not have done that. What have done that? I've got. Oh! Oh! Oh, if I read the other message, so obviously again the messages are coming in delayed. Because last one I saw was The cat was shot. It was like clinging to life, and then, sorry, I misspoke. Yep, did that. No, I just can't be asked, right? I did that. Police said over the phone, I did that. She even said over the phone, I did that. If you read the other message you missed in your head, I'm absolutely scrambled, to be honest, mate. I didn't miss a message, mate. I have not missed a message unless the message didn't come through. Are you eating something? Miss Molly's chocolate biscuits. Must not have sent. Yeah, probably. Oh, it starts with it's happening Tuesday. No, I don't see that, mate. That did not go through. So, Mr. Brandon, the Lego Mixels and Roblox Piggy fan. What a name. That is so cool. How you been, and how's your week and weekend going? How was your week? Mine and Belch's wasn't overly too good, although Belch is winning on the suckiest week of weeks at the moment. I hope you can top have a nicer, what the hell is going on with my t-shirt? Have a nicer week than what we had. Tell us. I went to a car boot sale last weekend, right? And it was cool. Alright, so the incident that happened on Tuesday, I've had 15 hours sleep in the past 4 days. The other night we heard the next door neighbor say that, wow, intentional? That's not nice. That is not nice. And he's making threats to other cats. Does this give people rights to kill people's or shoot or maim other people's cats? Not dogs, cats, because the law is different on cats and dogs. Brandon, come on, tell us how your week was before I stick another biscuit in my mouth and I can't answer. Because these are really good, and it's got another one needs to go in. You rewrote message, yeah. I wonder why that didn't go through, mate. I wonder why. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if it's not spam protecting or something like that, but slowing down the chat or something. I don't know. We have another 3 cats, so yeah, I'm up all night in the back garden watching out. If you check out Discord in a minute, I have an article about my next door neighbor. Oh, okay. So we went to the newspaper then. I'll check that out off air. I will check that out off air. I know it's not a fun thing, but I don't think we should be dwelling on it on the Lego building stream. I don't know. I'm guessing Mr. Brandon is no longer there, so I am safe to eat another biscuit. Also, hit that like button. Let's get some more Central Perk done. We did pretty good. I think we had four likes. I mean, I'd say we're pretty good. And you got Lego Brit doing like 100 likes or something. Okay. Like I say, I'll check that out when I'm off air. I go have a look after the stream. Take your time. Yeah, will do. Yeah, take your time. No problem. Cool. Yeah. It's boiling. Well, it's hot. It's warm. It rained like crazy today, but it was still 20 degrees. So that was kind of comfortable. That was nice. And it's quite humid at the moment, and I'm gasping for a drink. And I just drank a cup of tea. So I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, last weekend we went to a car boot sale in the local village down the road, and I met a guy who used to have a bricklink store, Mr. X, and Mr. X had loads of these Lego sets displayed out in bags and stuff like that. And I got chatting to Mr. X and told him what I do, showed him what I do, showed him the channel and everything like that. And he's like all for helping out, sorting out some stuff for us. He's actually given us some parts, which was really, really nice of him. And I bought a couple of sets from him. So this is the haul. So the bag came free after a while. You see why? Okay. So Mr. X, I bought this off Mr. X, which is the seaplane. Okay. That was green. So that was £2. So he colour codes them. That was £2. This is a creator set. So I'm not quite sure what the creator vehicle is, but I know it's a car. And this was green. So that was £2. Well, yeah, I spent £8 with them. Don't like that. Okay. So then we got this. And this is the Maverick, Sprinter and Hot Arrow. Ooh. And that's yellow. And that meant it was £1. So we got that. Because a load of green parts in it. It's got some minifigures in there. Actually, it's a really cool helmet there. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on a minute. Let's go to the Lego build camera. You can probably see it better. See that print there on that helmet? That's actually really cool. So yeah, we picked that up for £1. And we got this one, which is the Thunder Wings, which is a plane. I got it for the wheels. I got it for the plates. It's another creator set, and this was £3 because it's red. So yeah, what that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, £8. I was really happy with that. I was really happy with. I knew I was going to spend a little amount of money with him because he's such a good guy, and I needed content for making more videos and stuff. And then I mooched around after feeling victorious with that. I thought, well, I can't beat that. I can't beat that. That was pretty good. I got a lot of decent content sitting there, and I was just about to go home. And I thought, I'll just carry on. Let's just carry on and walk around and finish it out. And I met this lady. She was there, which seemed to be with her mum. So, 2 adult ladies. And the mum was watching me after a while. And I was watching this kid delving into this big tub of Lego. Huge tub of Lego, right? And he got a bag in his hand. And the bag, it said, fill the bag for £1, right? Full of Lego. So I was watching him and he was chucking in like, because he was a young kid, he was chucking in like half builds and stuff. So you weren't going to get much in a bag. And he walked away. So I said to him, while he was digging around, I said, are we allowed to take them apart? Can we take whatever we want? Take whatever pieces we want. She goes, you can take it all apart. You can take whatever pieces you want. Fill the bag all the way up. And I was like, cool. I must have been there on my knees for about an hour, right? Scrimping and going through all these bits and pieces. And I was like, what should I take? I mean, I can't not take something. So obviously minifigures would be a good one. Minifigures, yep. And then I saw loads of parts that had got stickers on. And I was like, well, sticker sheets are expensive. If you can find the parts with the sticker on it and you can still use it, sticker sheets. So we got these. And then I thought, well, if we're going stickers, we need printed parts. So we went for printed parts. And then I was starting to look at axle connectors, Technic axle connectors, smaller parts. The biggest plates that she had, I took both of those. And they went down the sides of the bag. And yeah, do you know what? If I felt victorious walking away from Mr. X, damn. I felt so victorious when I came away from that lady. Actually, I felt so rude. I felt like I had robbed her blind. Because what I did was I filled 3 bags. Yep. Should have bought the whole tub. Now, you see, the thing is, if I'd have asked her how much the whole tub would have been, she'd have probably said 25 quid. Well, I know that I could fill that whole tub strategically for £5 with just using 5 bags. This is just one of the bags we got. Now you can see we got like a fuselage piece. We've even got a gold wheel from Ninjago. I have all 4 of those. Big plate on the back there. That was to build up the thing. But yeah, I went for printed parts. And I also went for orange parts as well, because I don't have many orange parts. I even went for the pink bricks. Really? And there's a... Look at this. There's a Ninja Turtle minifigure in there. Legit. And then there's this guy in there. I'm not quite sure what he's all about. Look at that. Look. He's having a bit of a whale of a time in there. There's even a Homer Simpson head, look. Yeah? So, and a white Batman cowl. There's some weapons in there. There's some fire elements, some old fire elements in there. So, yeah, that's just one of the bags, right? This one's kind of spewed out a little bit. But again, big plate. And I went for Technic parts and these gird. I don't know what these girders are. And we got more fuselage. And this is apparently it's for a rescue helicopter. I've got the motor. There it is. So I saw this. And this is a motor for the winch. Okay. So you pull down the string of the winch. So it kind of goes like that because you're pulling the string down. I'll wind it up. Right, so you pulled the string down, it's wound that thing down, right? And then you press this. Cool. I've not seen one of those before. So I was really happy with that. And we got this. We got this dude here. Right. So there's loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff in here. And big parts there. Some more bricks. More printed parts than anything else on this one. Some half space shuttle thing. I don't know what that is yet. Some big plates. An underwater minifigure or a space minifigure, I think. Not sure. It could be space. But then again, it could be one of those... he looks actually really worried. Oh dear. Let's dig him out. He looks really... It does look a little bit worried. Let's dig him out here. Let's go on to the build camera. Fuselage! What's up, Chris? Fuselage! No, that's the wrong... Right, there we go. So, yeah, he looks... He looks a little bit worried. I wonder if we can take that. Oh dear. That looks even more worried. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. I'll try and block the bag so that it will focus. There we go. Yeah, he looks a bit... Alright. And this is the front face. Oh, he's not looking too bad there. But great printed part on the front as well, by the looks of things. So, the visor doesn't lift up. But it's there and you clip it in place. So, I'm not sure if it's a space suit. Or if it's a deep sea thing. But yeah, this mum's watching me. This lady's mum. And she turns around to her daughter and says, I think this man needs a bag. And she goes, I said, what? I said, yeah, I got 3 bags. And she said, yeah, you might need a bag to take that home in. So have this. Of it. We got a load more. Hang on a minute. Lego build. There we go. There's a load more in there because it's just all fallen all over the place. We got this really cool robotic mummy. There you go. It looks kind of cool. Printed on the front and back. Yeah, there's all sorts in here. There is all sorts. So yeah, I felt absolutely rude. I haven't been through it yet, so we'll probably make a video on the haul. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Lego sets that we bought from Mr. X as well. So yeah, should have bought the whole tub. Yeah, probably, yeah, for a £5. Oh my god, I could have probably just done that for a £5. I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm very well, Chris. Actually, I'm very well. I'm well, but I had a horrible week, and Belch has had an even more horrible week. So, Chris, tell us what your week was like. Was it more horrible than mine? Although Belch is more horrible than mine. Mine was just awkward. Belch's was horrible. So Belch beats me in the bad side of things. So I beat him on the good side of things, really. I've had a better day than he has. But have you had a better day, or better week? Sorry, better week. Have you had a better week than I have, Chris? Come on. I bet you have, because you're just like a dude. You're just like this guy that's like, everybody would want you to be their brother. Hang on a minute. Everybody would want to be your brother. Anyway, yeah, they would want you to be their brother. Because you're just like that. And it's like mum. Everybody wants a mum like mum. My week was okay. Was night. Oh yeah, late shift again. And I built a wooden workbench today. Did you build a proper workbench, or did you just build a bench? That minifig must have been on the Titan sub, yeah, probably. Yeah. A superb haul, bro. Was it car boot sale shizzle? It was. It was car boot sale shizzle, mate. And I tell you what, I felt awful when I left that lady because I'd robbed her by paying as well, but I didn't rob her. I felt like I just stripped. I was like a piranha. I just stripped the flesh off the bone and left the bones. Oops. Yeah, mum's ace. Yeah, well, my brother's ace as well. Nope. A workbench with device from Golding's toll charge. Nice. So the little one. Oh, you mean like the big one with with the big bar that just goes, and if you put your finger near it, you will regret it. It will be almost like, right? It'll be almost like hitting your fingernail, hitting your fingernail with a hammer. And then letting your nail grow again, right? Brand new soft nail, and doing it again on the same finger, and doing it again. I bet it was like that. That would be what it would be like. The same one that I filled, that I filed. You filed, cut. Oh, go away, Windows security thing. Go away. The same one that I filed, cut. Oh, right. Yeah. You key cut and file. Because, before you had the key cutting machine, you file cut the keys, didn't you? So it's the same one. Right. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Rasp filled my thumb. Rasp filed? Rasp filed? Totally rasp. What's rasp? Rasp. Really? Something, my thumb. Rasp filled my thumb. Wasn't your thumb, was it? It was your finger, wasn't it? Was it like, yeah, pointy or something? It's a type of file. Oh, right. Yeah. For wood. Okay. Only it files skin really well too. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to do that, dude. You do not want to do that. Ooh. Did you get like calluses from it? You'd be like solid calluses on after taking the skin away and going down to the bone, and then seeing maggots crawling around it and stuff. Did it 3 times. Oh yeah, claret everywhere. Oh, dude. Ugh. For those who don't know what he means by claret everywhere, he's talking about blood went everywhere. Ooh. Do you have a nice big scab? You ever play with scabs when you were a kid? You know, you like peel it a little bit and then flap it up and down so it's like a trapdoor, and then make it like it's a talking scab. Or you know, you had one on your kneecap or something, and you cracked it in the middle, and it did that. Oh yeah. And also, did you ever sit, right? So when you were a kid, and you sat in the bath and you grazed your knees up, you'd had a fallen off your bike or something, you got plasters everywhere, right? You got big plaster going down your shin because you just like really cut it up. And it's time to take that plaster off your cut, off the wound and that lot, and it sticks. So you get in the bath to try and soften it up, and you try and pull it and pull it and pull it, and even that slightest tug's gonna make tears come out your eyes, and then somebody comes along and just goes ram. Ever happened to you? Yep. I think we've all had that happen to us. Oh, remember you drilled your leg with my Black & Decker drill that bought me for my 18th. Yeah, and it was the first thing you did with it as well. Fortunately, it didn't cause too much damage to your leg, but it did get tied up in your jeans a bit. I don't know what you were thinking. I mean, do we think when we're kids? Apart from the stuff that we really... Actually, you know what? I still think the same way when I was like a kid. I think about just the stuff that interests me, that I'm excited about, like Lego, building, making videos, that kind of thing, instead of like the normal, got to do the washing up, got to do the... Yeah, why is all the laundry? Why is all the washing up? Why is the hoovering all put to the back of the mind? And the Lego, the video games, the mechanics, the going out and toying around with your cars and planes, or anything like that is always at the front, and the laundry's right here. Why? I think that's our kid type, our child like processing, and I think it's the sign of we don't really want to grow up. We don't really want responsibility. We know we have responsibility, but But curiosity is, I wonder what happens if I hold this drill on my leg and with my kind of slightly loose jeans, start the drill while it's on my leg, not in my leg, on my leg, because I got a new drill and I want to see the drill bit go round, but I didn't realise my trousers were going to get all wrapped up and tangled up in it at lightning speed, so fast that it will cut your circulation off on your leg. Kind of curiosity is that? I reckon it's because we refuse to grow up, as adulting is two men in a tub, mate. Yeah, it's a bit rub. I know what you mean by two men in a tub. Now I'll explain that. Two men in a tub, rubber dub dub. It's rubbish, right? Rubber dub dub. Two men in a tub. It's a bit like Pony and Trap. It's a load of, you get it. So rubber dub dub is a load of rub-ish. So yeah. I want another biscuit. I want a drink. Chris, what are you doing this weekend, mate? What are you doing? But you might... I think you're right. I think you're very right. I mean, we know that we don't want to grow up, and we know that we have to grow up, but you know what? In our own time. Oh, wow. I just noticed we got 2 likes on the stream. Woo woo. That means we got 2 stages of... Not this. We'll get down to that in a bit. Not that. We got 2 more stages, and if DJ comes in and a few other people come in, we get some stages done. I'm aiming for 6 stages. We get 4, 5 stages. That'll be all right. That'll be better than last weekend. Well, we are currently playing Diablo 2 Resurrected Still going for the get a hardcore permadeath character to 99. What level are you at right now? And how many times have you died on permadeath? All right, let's go to the build camera. This is the build camera. This is the journey into sound. Right, biscuits are getting a little bit right. This is the build camera. This is as far as we got, and we've done this. We've done this part. So that's that stage done. So we're filling in. We filled that in. We're doing a top layer of this, okay, and then we're doing this over here. Right, so we need the British are over here, and here. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 10. A 1 by 10. Well, was it 70 at the mo? Okay, that's cool. Because we lost 2 other one. Well, 81, and the other was 62. Ah, dude, 81. I bet you were gutted. Oh my god, how do you actually get on with like looking after a permadeath character? I mean, seriously, that must be almost as nerve-wracking, right? When I did the 100% profile on PlayStation, it was nerve-wracking to me for, is the game broken? Am I going to get into a bug? Is it going to crash? That kind of thing. It was always nerve-wracking playing the game until I finished it. Whereas this, I mean, it's like every corner you turn, it's like, and then, you probably die twice from the same thing that you should have remembered the first time round. So this is going to go across here, like so. Right. So we've got this step down here. And then we got this gap here to fill with a 1x6. That's a 1x6 and 2 3x3s. Okay. So we need a 1x6. That's not a 1x6. That's not a 1x6. That's a 1x6. Now we need the 2 3x3s. There's one. And there's the other. Alright, so this is going to go down the side here. Like so. And then these are going to go here. And here. There we go. We've completed that bit. And that was 1x6. Yes. Piling in, thinking that you are indestructible. Whoops, dead. Yeah, no. That would be the most upsetting thing ever. Right, so we need 2 of these. We could build our own Star Destroyer with these. Look. Actually, it's just like the same side, so we couldn't. Unless you reverse one side, then you got the Star Destroyer. Da, 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 da. But, actually, you have a 2-tone. You have a Scar Destroyer there. It's a Scar Destroyer. Oh! Yeah. Oocha! 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 Yeah. Anyway. A Scar Destroyer. Brilliant. These are going to attach to the hinges here. And then we got 1x2. And these rather small we want one of those. And this rather small angled plate as well. I don't know if that is going to be in this bag. I can't see why not, because there's a lot of small intricate pieces in here. But they do like messing with you. They do like messing with you. No, then. Is it in here? No, these are relatively big parts. I cannot see it being in here. So, Pink Panther Zach. Hello, howdy guys. How you doing, Pink Panther Zach? If you give us a thumbs up, mate, and you like this here live stream, we can do another stage of the Central Perk. You know what? I might have actually picked up this piece and not turned it over, thinking that's not it. And now, of course, yeah, I can't find it. Here we go. Is this it? Is this it? Does this have 2 studs? No. No. All right, this. Ah, found it. I found it. So yeah, we could get some stages in on this, and so this goes here. That goes here. It's going good. Nice. Zach, tell us how your week's been, and have you had right? So Chris Temple has had a better week than I have. But I have had a better week than Belch has. So, have you had a worse week than Belch, or have you had a better week than Chris Temple? Let us know, Pink Panther Zach. We'd love to know. Great name, by the way. Right. Attach. Yeah, wait, there we go. So we now got this like corner effect here, which is kind of cool. And then this is going to attach, okay, there, and then that's going to, so that's going to fit snug in there, okay, like that. There we go. Cool. I will, you know. So, what do you think? How was your? Did anyone order a BIM? Did anyone order a BIM? Oh, we got another like. Thank you so much to whoever that was. I think that was Zach. Thank you so much, dude. Love it. Let's get some more. We're gonna do this stage here then. Pure, you can be yellow. Alright, so we need that. We need 2. I think I've seen those in here. Now these are the what? 6x3s, and there's 2 of them. There are 2. There are. And then I need that, and I need a 1x3. I need that, and then I need the 10 1x2. I need 2 1x3s. Here we go. Do 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 do. So this is going to go there, okay. And then these guys are going to go over there to kind of cover that up, right? And that's going to go there, I guess, yeah. Okay. And this is going to go there. So where's that big one going? Where's these going? Ah, here. So we want a 3 stud gap on each side. Yeah, there we go. So that goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Perfect. I got the lessons for the minky. A what? A lessons for the minky. Right, it looks like we got some interesting, like, got a hinge, got some clips. Not quite sure what this is going to be, but if anybody hits us with a like, we can certainly get that stage on. And we're not going to even look at the other stage because we'd be here all day, which is what we are, right? But thank you very much, guys, for who's Chris Temple, Zach, and Belch for hitting that like. If that was you guys, Pink Panther as well. That is Zach. Anyways, this is our wonderful bag of Lego that is like, so far I can do 53, maybe almost 60 legitimate sets, Lego sets, vintage or modern. Mostly vintage at the moment because it's kind of sticking around a certain era because of the bricks that are being used. But it's forever expanding, although we haven't put in a BRIT'N order for 2 weeks now, I think. Oh, man. We should do that. So, yeah. We're going to check out some of the sets that we need, some parts. And we also need some parts for some Star Wars sets that I've been putting together because we've been coming up with either broken pieces or we've been coming up with pieces missing. But these sets haven't been made for, what, 10 years? 8 years? Something like that. So they've just been made once and then put away because just to tidy up and that. Anyway, this bag has a lot of varied pieces in it and some interesting pieces, and we're going through it slowly to see what we can build that are official Lego sets that have been out, and they could be promo or they can be A-list. I say A-list, you know, normal Lego sets. But we got some rather cool printed parts in here. We got like a green dinosaur face. We got the sloped brick with triangles, and we got some eyeballs. We got some really cool minifigure hair with a ponytail. Hey, Chris, I don't know if you remember these. Yeah, baby, they're the maxi figures. I think they're maxi figures. These are homemakers. These are homemaker figures. I don't know if you remember those, mate, but a lot of this actually is a blast from the past, definitely for you and me. Got the old wheel arches. Got those. So there's a lot of old nostalgic stuff in here, mate. Really. But let's see what we can make today. Right, we're going to put these away because these are not, they're only used in one set at this moment in time. So we're going to put those away. We're going to put the doors away. We're going to put, so Tina likes to dive out of my hands. But Tina here is, believe it or not, a legitimate Lego figure. It is from the early creators set. So yeah, it doesn't come apart. Well, it probably does, but it's not supposed to come apart. It does have moving head, moving arms, moving legs. It does have the stud holes on the bottom, so it can sit down in a rather large spaceship or something. But yeah, Tina actually has a name as well. Tina is from the early creator set. And this marvelous piece that I had to get from France is only available in one set. Only one set. Okay. So I had to fly this in. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Got a nice little smiley face here as well. Yay. These old wheels, I don't know if you remember these, Chris. Oh yeah. Especially for the police motorcycles. We got a minifigure torso, plain black because we don't have the sticker for the cop or the firefighter, but it was plain black. So we got the torso. Got the old prop spinner. There we go. Got some more modern day props. This is a newer part. This is for the Pelican. I think it's Pelican, or is it Toucan? I think it's Pelican. We got some minifigure helmets, like the fire helmet. And then we got this rather cool girl's face there. We got a yellow one of those, which is not so rare. Can you believe the red one only came in one set? Got some more props. A bit of a thicker prop, so this is like from the early starter sets. Really oldie piece there. Top of a helicopter or anything. Yeah. Got some really, really cool parts in here. Really have. And we got a red prop. Just like the yellow prop. There's a lot of similar pieces in here. Blimey! Yes, I remember them. Yeah, baby. Yeah. This is a lot of throwback. This is, Chris. I tell you, it is really a lot of throwback. Let's see. What we want is rebrickable. Build. Yep. Find sets we can build with the parts, which is this. I've catalogued all these parts so far. All of these parts that you see have all been catalogued, booked into a website. I just run through what it is that we can build. Then once we built it, I knock it off and it won't come up again. So it will find a newer set. And we are currently 6th position in the queue. Okay, that's... Oh, 5. Oh, I'll do that. Alright, I'll do that. One of them. I should have not done that. Alright. Hello everyone! Krieger Productions, how you doing, mate? Krieger, before you disappear, have you had a good week? Have you had a better week than Mr. Chris Temple? Or have you had a worse week than Belch, FM Belch? Great. Noise. Yeah, you understood every word of that because you talk biscuit, don't you, Chris? You talk biscuit in the mouth talk. So, Krieger, if you like this, you want to give us a thumbs up on the stream. If you hit the like on this stream, we can do another stage of the Friends TV show, Central Perk Lego model. Oh, you've had a pretty good week. Okay, so tell us about it, because then we can see how good it was compared to Chris Temple's, because Chris Temple apparently has had the best week so far this week. I've had the second worst week. Oh, you clicked the like? Let's have a quick look. We got 4. Oh, yeah. Nice one. Thank you so much, Krieger. I appreciate it. So tell us about your week. Why you think it was a really cool week, and then we'll do the Central Perk thing. We'll see if you beat Chris Temple's. Tell us about your week, sir. while I just mess around with Lego. That's what we're on here in this world. I've been put on this world to mess with Lego. Got to flatten it out so that I can get Central Perk on. Give us an example of why your week was a really good week then, Mr. Krieger. Krieger Productions. Anybody who hasn't followed him or subscribed to him, because we're not on Twitch. Anybody who hasn't subscribed to Krieger, please check out his channel. Well, I went to work as usual. Okay. But my cousin was here and my modular building police station. Oh, nice. Nice. Have you built it yet? Or, no, it's probably too early, isn't it? Oh. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes. Give them, check out Mr. Krieger's channel and hit that subscribe button if you feel like that you want to support or the actual content interests you. That does beg the reason why I wonder why I've got 250 odd people that actually like this, or did the 250 people maybe have sympathy on this? I don't know. Oh, you're on bag 4, and I'm doing 1 bag a day. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, if you look at the banner of the stream of the channel, you'll see a Discord link. Click that, so you can then show us pictures of the progress of the build, or you can just show pictures of your builds, that your favorite build, anything that's Lego build. Put your pictures up on there, and we'll all check them out as a community, because it's a little bit quiet on there at the moment. It's been a little bit fairly inactive, but you know it'll build when it builds. And feel free to share your Lego builds on the Discord. Oh, you don't have Discord at the moment. That's no worries. Right. Anyway. Central Perk. We got another like, so let's do it. Alright, so it is. Whoops. It is this interesting stage here. Chris Temple, are you still there? If you are, do you feel that Krieger has had a better day than you have, a better week than you have, Chris? Because Krieger has been waiting for a Lego set to arrive, modular police station, which is really cool. It's really cool. And it arrived today. Arrived the week. And that would be something to be excited about, looking forward to. And Krieger is actually building it 1 bag a day. How many bags are there? I'm a bag 4. How many bags? I reckon so, because he's got his cop shop. He has. There's a modular as well. So, Krieger, how many bags are there, mate? Wow, 15. Gee Louise. That's a lot of bags, mate. That is a lot of bags. I'm going to have to say, that is a lot of bags. And Chris Temple reckons that you've had a better week than he has, because you have that anticipation and surprise of a cop shop. So congratulations, Krieger, for being in this week's I've had the best week ever week. Wonder if anybody who's going to come in and top that. Anyway, let's crack on with this. Let me see. We can't be too far off finishing these bags now. Alright, so we need, what's that? That's a 4x8. That'll be that. We don't need that. We do need that. Okay. And we do... Oh, do we need 2 of them? No. Okay. Do we need the tangs? No. No. We do need one of those. Okay. Why I don't stick it in the same bag, I don't know. But you know what? I've said that so many times. Right. We've got green. We've got black. Right. Okay. I think we're done with that. So this... why they have 2 bag ones? I don't get. There's that. Then we need that. Then we need that. And then we need... I did see it. There it is. That. We need 1 of those. We got that. Oh, we need 2 of those. 1, 2. Oh, thanks. What set are you building? I am doing the Friends Central Perk, but that's only for the likes. So we build a set. I got a few more behind me here. They're getting built. The more likes we get, the more stages we do of them. So that's kind of how I'm building these. And it might be a bit silly. I don't know. So yeah, Central Perks on the likes, and this is like vintage Lego, and it's all like promotional stuff, that kind of thing. So that is going to go there. That is going to go there. How long does it take you to do a bag then, Kriko? How long do you reckon that build will take you? That goes there. That goes there with the clip on the side. That goes like that. That goes level with that. Like that. And then this goes there. Boom, boom, boom. What is it? Where are they? There we go. It's kind of like a Millennium Falcon now, isn't it? It's like a square Millennium Falcon. You need the cockpit to come out here. Like that. Oh, can't see that, can you? Like that. Each badge usually takes me about 10 minutes, so I'm not speed building. No, man. Have you ever done speed building, and do you enjoy it? Is there any... I mean, I could see the utility in speed building in making YouTube videos, because not many people want to sit for an hour video build like I do and stuff like that. Unless the people that do want to do that actually want to sit through the entire thing, which is really cool, because that's what I do. So this is what we're building here. That's Central Perk. That is what we're building. For every like we get a stage. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, really. Speed building is good for YouTube videos. I want to enjoy the build. I do. I want to enjoy the build, and sometimes I like to delve into the histories, the variations. Like this tire here has a variation. The evolution of the plates and stuff, how they've changed. What are these little guys here? The mini, these were the minifigures in the Lego back in 75, I think 77, 75, something like that. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a bit earlier. But yeah, these were the minifigures that we had, and they were called Homemakers. And then you got the maxi figures as well. And then you got the minifigures, and then the generic minifigure face, which I love because it's nostalgic. Come on, camera. You got this. I know you got this. Don't fail me. Stop focusing on Lego. Get it. Come on. No. Get it. There. Oh, yes. Yeah, kind of. kind of. You get it. So that's the, yeah, generic side of things and stuff like that. So, yeah. Sorry, when I said speed building, I meant building as fast as I can. Aha. Right. Yeah. Now I get you. Okie dokie. As content speed building is rather over. It is, isn't it? Don't you think? It is. There is a lot of people doing it. And there's not a lot of people doing this. There's not a lot of people that are doing Lego builds that take an hour or so. Okay, the Mixels took me 20 minutes because there's not much to them. And they're really, really fun to do. But now I moved on to a bit like, I mean, this is, oh, am I going to be able to pull it off without damaging it? But I just did a video on this yesterday, and it's the original ARC 170 with Kit Fisto and co. 3 opening cap. Yeah, you get it. Oh dear. And it took me an hour and 40, I think it was, because I was explaining some parts. I was explaining how the missiles work, where they fire from, which is this piece here, which also winds the wings. Yeah, so it was a really, really cool build. And it's got this plunger. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got this plunger that pushes the missiles. See that? You push that forward, and these are the missile tips, and it pushes that and pings the missile. So it's a really, 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 really cool build. I enjoyed it a lot. It looks fantastic as well. Oops. And it took me an hour and 40 odd minutes. So who's going to sit to an hour and 40 odd minute video when you can do a speed build one, maybe a time lapse? I'm looking at doing time lapse. I am actually looking at time lapse. Oh, that set is so amazing. It is, actually. It's one of the few clone figures. Fighters. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's built anymore. No. I had the droid tri-fighter as well. You have a look at that. The droid tri-fighter is done on a video. That was the other Clone War fighter, I think. And then obviously we've got the Jedi. What is it with my cockpits? The Jedi Starfighters as well, which I really love this, but I don't get this. Pushing Plo Koon out of a cockpit that doesn't it don't come off very well. So yeah. I do like the landing gear on this though. The landing gear is kind of cool, but it doesn't fold away all the way. See, it's just like that. But you know what the thing I like about Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter is? That it looks very much like a Colonial Viper from the vintage Battlestar Galactica. That's what I like about that. It's a really, really nice model. And then you obviously got the Imperial V-Wing, which is really, really nice as well. I enjoy live building streams because I can listen to them whilst animating. Okay, yeah. No, I mean that's cool, because when I did the the game live stream on Twitch, when I started on Twitch, people would say, because I was called Sin Trophy Hunter, so they would go, Sin, I love your videos so much, they help me sleep. And I'm like, I don't know quite how to take that. And they're like, well, I suffer from insomniac, so, and I'm like, oh wow, so you actually have a hard time sleeping and my videos help you? I'm all for it. And a lot of people, they used to use my videos for like just listening to while driving a car on long journeys or something like that, or background stuff. And that's what this stuff's really all about. You know, I mean, how many times you actually sat and watched a video of someone doing something with Lego, right? Be it an unboxing or anything like that, how many times have you sat and watched a video of unboxing that lasts more than 20 minutes before skipping through to an interesting part or something like that, or a part that you really want to see? There's a guy called BRIT'N. BRIT'N is a really cool vintage Lego presenter, and his videos can go on for a good while, but you know what, I watched them all the way through because he just does talk about the stuff properly. He's real as well. You know, if he makes mistakes and stuff like that, or if his stuff is messy, he'll actually talk about it. He'll say, yeah, that's over there, that's a little bit of a mess. I didn't actually clean that up before I started the video, so ignore that. That's, you know, I'll get around to that. In the next video, you'll see it's still there, and it's like, yeah, but I thought you said you would clean it up. How's that cleaning up going and stuff? You know, it's like, probably never. Yeah, exactly. See, a lot of people like to watch videos that are 6 minutes long, and they probably even skip through a 6 minute long video because retention of a person, ourselves as human beings, has got shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter because, first of all, we've got everything on demand now. We don't have to wait. Right? Back in the day, you had to wait for your TV program to come on and stuff like that, and our ability to be patient has got less and less, because we're more about getting the fact of convenience and stuff like that. So yeah, no one's going to want to sit and watch a 20-minute video, even though a 20-minute video actually goes by pretty darn quick, to a 6-minute video. But even then, a 6-minute video, because a short video, right, a short video on YouTube, which is then labeled as a short, can be no longer than 1 minute. Has our attention span or attention need got so bad that we can just barely tolerate a minute of video content from random people, or even your favorite? Are you going to watch your favorite presenters' videos over and over again if they're 1 minute? Or are you going to just watch that once, move to the next one, and keep going and keep going? Or are you just going to actually just see the first 2 seconds of it and then flip? I wonder how many of us are guilty of doing that. Me, as a presenter on YouTube, as a presenter on Twitch, I have learnt to appreciate other people's videos. And if I'm going to watch a video, right, and I actually like it, I will like it, but I not only like it because I know how important this is, I will not only like it, I will comment on it. And that shows, I mean, you could just like heart it, but my conscience says, okay, I just watched this person's video and it was really good. I enjoyed it, and so I'm gonna like it straight away. And if I'm not subbed to that person, I might sub and then look at some more of their videos that they've got. And do I want to stay subbed because it's the content that I'm actually interested in? Would I like to see more of it? Like, for instance, there's a guy that I follow, I'm sub to, who does vintage bricks, and some of the sets he's got, he's so lucky, and is only a young lad. He's a good guy. He really is, but he doesn't do an awful lot of content. But when he does it, I really enjoy watching it, and I'll watch it right to the full. I will like it, and I will comment on it, and I will actually try and get a conversation with him about it. And see how it, but the one thing I do as a presenter, if you comment on my videos or something like that, I'm always going to address you by name of your username. If I know you, then I will say your first initial, you know, Like Chris Temple here. If Chris Temple commented on something, it would be Goffy or it'd be Bro, because he's actually my real brother. Bring them back. Oh God, I miss the Twitch gaming streams. Bring them back. You were probably the only one that missed them, Belch. You really were probably the only one that missed them. As a content creator, I most enjoy great comments. I do. I'm the same. I do. I love comments because you then break a ice barrier, maybe, or there are some people out there that have what's the name, anxiety and stuff, so they don't like to go out and meet people, but they actually don't mind talking to people non face to face and stuff, but in chats and in comments and stuff like that, and it actually makes them feel quite happy, makes them feel like there's a purpose or they belong or something like that. So there's actually an awful lot more in making comments than liking than you think, because Belch has been a long time supporter of when I was a trophy hunter for PlayStation, and he actually said to me a couple of times that the streams have helped him get through some pretty hard times by just watching, chilling, not having to say anything, and just relax, because that's what they do, you know. So we actually make an effect on somebody who we don't even know, right? Somebody probably watches my videos religiously at a certain time because they've missed it. They know they're going to miss it, so they come back and they rewatch the video, and they might not comment on it or something like that. They might like it, or they might say something, and usually it makes a massive impact on their lives. Now, I'm not saying we change people's lives like wow, but I think we do more good than we think we do. And sometimes it looks like we're not doing anything. In fact, sometimes it feels like you're not doing anything. You know, you might not get any subscribers, or you're really low on subscribers. You may even lose subscribers. You may lose viewing time and stuff. But there's this one person. There's this one person that's watching your channel, watches the videos all the way through, so actually makes some sort of change on the algorithm, but not enough to actually stand out, because it's only one person amongst a haystack. And you feel like giving up because you're seeing like not the results you were thinking you were going to get or hoping you were going to get, but really in the background there, you've made such a massive impact on that one person. If you stopped, now I'm not saying stop, I'm not saying don't stop, I'm not suggesting that we need to do this, because, and I don't want you to feel bad about this either, but the last thing that person would want you to do is stop, because you're making such a impact on their social life, or their life, their need for watching some middle-aged guy play with Lego, or just Lego building, or just you know, there's something in there always. There's always something in there. And yeah, I didn't realize how much of an impact my streams had made on several people until they actually told me. So just be aware of that, people, everybody who's watching, content creators who are trying to start and actually going to give up because, you know, it's like, oh, unless you're doing it for the numbers. Now, you see, I'm not doing it for the numbers. I love numbers. I'm dyslexic, so I can't deal with numbers, but I do like progresses. I do like charts. I do like analytics. That's the word. To see what's going up, what's going down, how to improve, and just delving into that and seeing if your idea will actually make a little bit of a difference on the next report and stuff like that, or whatever. I love that stuff. I love seeing things that grow. I love seeing things that grow, like channels and all sorts of things, progress. I love seeing things, and I love watching the beginning of a journey, starting it, going with them, and just all the way through, because that makes you feel like a unit, you know, that makes you feel like that was for you and stuff. So we do make quite the difference. I think I've been going on long enough. I was always the first in those streams saying hi, and I was in the streams 10 seconds after you went live. Yep. Nocty was another one that did that. Who was Matty Matt would be in there, because we used to be co-streamers type thing, and we used to do relays, we used to raid each other, so we pass on the audience and stuff and try and grow the audience. And my camera that was having issues there with the frame rate. That's kind of scary. Yeah, you were in streams, and there are so many games I'd love to see you try and platinum again. Oh god, or just play for fun. Yeah, it'd probably be for fun now. It won't be for platinum. I don't know what I was thinking. I know what I was thinking. I was like, I know, I'm going to be the top 1,000 trophy hunter in the world, and I was. So I made it. And I was not going to be like, I'm going to be the top 500 trophy, top 500 best trophy hunter in the world. That would cost me an awful lot of money, and it would probably cost my family and stuff like that, marriage, that kind of thing. So yeah, there was a line once I achieved the main goal. There was a line, but this seems to have done the same sort of thing as well. Because apparently I have an addictive personality, which means if I get into something, I get into something deep, and Lego. But I've always had a thing for Lego, always have. And when I was streaming games, I actually incorporated in my Twitch points that you could make me build a piece of Lego for about 10 minutes. So I tried to sneak it in there, because I saw people building decent Lego on Twitch, and we're dropping frames like crazy. Oh no! Oh dear! Wow. Oh no. Yeah, it's thundering. Is it? Oh. Well, let's go into the chat. Oh, is it back? It's back. Yeah, I dropped just then, for those few seconds, I dropped 1,684 frames. What? 1,684 frames. Jeez. In those couple of seconds. That's crazy. So that's why I typed it in the thing, because you'd be hearing yep. You'd be hearing that instead of seeing the chat. So Belch, you got thunderstorms again. We had thunderstorms not so long ago. All right, so did we check out what set is next? Oh yeah, it's the little pelican dude here. Or something, I think. So you got eyes. He's got inverted. So let's see. There's one of those, two of those, one of those. Actually, he has that 2x3 sloped brick that I was showing you just a little while ago. this one here. It's going to be his tail. Apparently. So I don't know if I can get the instructions per se up for you. I can get the image up. Let's try that, shall we? Image. Please switch over to the build because we've got Lego instructions there, and then we can put. Oh no, that's the PDF. I get it sorted in a minute. This. So what you can see on the right hand side, that's my chat, so I can see what you guys are doing. So this is what we're building here. It's a starter set, promotional basic set from 1995. So not so old. Lego Systems. So Systems pretty old. It is pretty old. This is ages 5 to 12. So it's a pretty simple build. It has 9 parts. Shock. So we're going to build the first model on the left. And so he's got this piece here we had to get in. That's a good camera, isn't it? Yeah, this piece here we had to get in. So we didn't get it from abroad or anything. It is actually, we got it in England quite easy. And so it looks like we need, it looks like a light blue plate, but that is definitely just a blue 2x3. So we need a 2x3. That's a corner. I got a lot of 2x4s. So maybe the sets that I've been building just recently have only just started to introduce the 2x3 plate blue more commonly. But yeah, I can't see one yet. I got 2x4. I got 2x3 bricks. Not a brick, is it? No. Oh, yeah, it is. It's the only one that's in the set at the moment in this collection. So we got that. Then we got the red brick. So we take that, and then it's another two. It's another plate. So it's a 2x2 red plate. 2x2 red plate. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to adjust this so I can still see my frames as well. There we go. I want a 2x2 red plate, please. No. A 2x2 red plate. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Oh wow. It's just like Lego's playing a silly game with me. Hide and seek. There it is. So there's obviously one in this set as well, in this cluster here, which is unusual because this is a very common piece. However, the colour might be not so common in the red. So we've got an inverted yellow 2x2. Found that straight away. So that's going to go there. Then we can put this there. So that's his tail. Then we got another 2x3 grey. Now light grey. Light grey 2x3. Is that grey or is that black? That's black. Yeah, it just shows you how faded that is. So 2x3 black plate. I can see a 2x2, which is Sod's Law, really, isn't it? Found it. Cool. Right, so that's its top of its, you know, back with the back of it. And then we got a 2x3 red plate. There we go. It's going to hang on to the thing. So got this rather cool ray gun. What else do we have? I don't know really. A duck. Right, and then we got these 1x1 bricks. yellow with the eye print and not a white dot in the pupil. So those are normal bricks. So we have to go through all the 1 by 1 bricks. There it is. There's one. So it goes on there. We just want one more. See, they got the 2 by 2s. There was a lot of 2 by 2s. And there's various different types. But to do this legitimately, we had to chase down the actual parts. There we go. There's his second eye. Oh. His blue feet. And there you go. It's yeah. it's a thing. But that apparently is a legitimate promotional set. 9 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All the parts. Next set. So we can knock that off. Let's see. Let's go back to the sets. There we go. Add to built sets. Done. Find sets that you can build, and it will take that off. We are in position 1, which is better than what it was last time, which was position 6. Position 1, I'm in position 2. There we go. And it's this. I mean, it looks like. It don't look like a snowman to me, but apparently that's a snowman. Does this picture show the actual building? Okay, this guy's got a hoodie, and then there's a white boat. That's kind of cool, little power boat there. But okay, double inverted, 2 of those. That's interesting. So is one of those? Yeah, has to be, doesn't it? Then that's the back. Okay, I think I got this. So we need the 2 by 3 black from the bird, and then we need the double inverted, the 2 inverted. There's one. And it's like that, and then we need another one like that. Okay, and then we want the 2 single sloped bricks, because this in this set we only got 2, and then we want that double one on the other side. We need another. That's an inverted. I don't need the inverted. There we go. And then we need that smiley face that we saw earlier. There it is. Yep. And then we need that 1 by 2. Then we need that 2 by 2 white plate. We could put a 2 by 3 on there and give it a little bit of a baseball cap type thing. That's not the case. We've got a 2 by 2. There it is. And that is his head. And that apparently that's a snowman. I ain't too sure about that. But yeah, apparently that's a snowman. I mean, yeah, maybe. You could put a couple of plates in the middle here and a couple of those plates with the clips on. And then that could be his like little stick hands type thing. And then you could put a broom or a stick in his hand, or some some holly, some foliage. You know, you could dress it up a little bit just to make it look a bit more Christmassy. Get some red. I mean, this is trans red, but you get the idea. Get some red pieces. Just pop it on the top there, like holly and berries. Yeah, see, you could do quite a few things with that. But yeah, that apparently that's a snowman that came from Universal Building Set Basic. Wow, 1997. So this was older than the other one. So not doing too badly, Mr. Snowman. Mr. Snowman. And we got another promotional set now, which is what looks like a girl. And the other one looks like a knight. Okay, that looks quite cool. I don't know if you're seeing that. Yeah, you are. This guy here looks like a knight. The bottom right there. But we'll do the girl. And that has to be a 2x4 brick going across her back. It is. So we get that. Yep. Okay, very similar build to the snowman. Need the face. And we need the brick, a couple of bricks. We need the two. Now, is it double sloped? Yeah, I got two sloped. Okay, so we want the 2x3 plate. That has just magically disappeared. The 2x3 red plate that we had a little while back in a previous build in another world. There it is. That's going to be our shoes. Then we're going to pop that on there. So we need another one of these. So that's inverted. That on there. And then that goes on there. So it's kind of coming through. Then we want the 2x4 to go across the back. It has the shapes at least. Yeah, it does. I mean, yeah, I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's like the basic building sets were something like that. And you could get really creative with just these little simple bricks. And then I think, to be honest, even though the parts do look good and they do make some pretty fantastic models, I think Lego has lost its kind of character in the way that they're bringing out so many different elements to accomplish the particular model that they're trying to make or create. By making a new element, they're making that element probably quite expensive and probably rare because it's only in that one set. There we go. She's got her hair there, and that is the girl. That things like this, which was basic and maybe expensive to produce, was okay. You could do so much with these little simple bricks. I'm not dissing the new Lego sets by any means, so that's not my intention. What I was trying to say was that I think there are too many elements out. You can't go wrong with a knight. Yeah, I would do the knight. I would definitely. I would not say I would do the knight. I would actually say, because that was really bad, I would say that I would build the knight. So this was really cool. This was the last build that we did last live stream last weekend, and it's the whale. And it is so cool because he's got a little blue plate for water. He's got his eyes, and even the color scheme is really cool. And it was the whale. So I bring that out because we need the eyes, because we're now building a dog apparently. So depending on how well the dog is, I think the whale looked really cool. I do think the whale looked really cool. How's that bag 4 going, mate? Okay, it does. It does kind of resemble a dog a little bit. So we need this, and we need a black 2x3. So these 2x3 plates really played a key part in like the 1997 Lego sets and stuff. Probably the mid 90s was like these eyes and stuff like that. And we need a 1x4 black plate. Don't think we need a 2x4. What we need is a 2x3 black brick. Why does it all have to be 2x3s? Alright, got it. And that's going to sit on the end there. Alright, so we got a black duck with a red head at the moment. That's kind of what's going on there. And then we want that. So yeah, now we definitely got a duck going on that. But then we got to change it up a little bit. We want 2 of these in sloped bricks. And can't find the other. That's definitely not one. That's definitely not one. First of all, let's double check and see if they actually do have. Why is the picture not come through? There it is. Yeah, they do have. Right. This set does have 2 of those sloped bricks, so it should be in here unless I made a boo-boo. And I need a 1x4 yellow, which I'm also not seeing, unless it is actually 2 1x2 plates, which is very possible actually. Oh, it's black. That's probably why I'm not seeing it. Black. 1x4 black. And we need a slope brick black. Okay, so that one. The well is really good. Yeah, it does look actually really cool. I do like it. And then we got the 2x2 plates. That's his tail. And he needs his floppy old ears. He needs his floppy old ears. No, if I got any builds up there, no. So it is a 1x4 black plates. So double check. Make sure I didn't put one aside somewhere. That's a brick. So there it is. There it is. There it is. That's going to go across that. So this is the dog. I don't know if it kind of resembles a dog all that much. I don't know. I kind of get. I mean, the ears are probably what's doing it for me. That's making it not a dog. I'm seeing a cat more than anything else. You watch. They'll do the cat version next, and it'll be exactly the same thing. I think I'll do bag for tomorrow. I did bag 3 today already. Okie dokie. So, alright. That's fair enough. Alright, so the next one is the micro rooster. Ooh. So the micro rooster is like that, and it has 8 parts. This was 2017. This was part of the season set. So is this a give it a gift of play? This is that Luna. Okay, so this is a Luna set. And that's eBay. Not quite sure. Didn't want to buy it. I wanted to look at the pictures. So Japanese. And it's a part of the Luna set. So let's have a look at this and see what we can do. The rooster. The rooster. Well, we don't need any of those pieces, so the dog can survive for a bit. We want an inverted red. And we need that infamous 2x3. We need this, but we need two, because that's what the set had. It had two single inverted. Yeah, it has the red inverted. There it is. Then we have the 2x2 red brick, white brick, which goes on like so, and then that goes on there like that. It kind of looks like a Santa's foot type thing. Could be. And that is a 2x4 white brick. So this is body, and then we can add these two inverted. So they was 1x1, 1x2 brick inverted, probably to give you a little bit more utility. And then there's got this 2x4, 2x2 brick into the 2x4, and then we got the 2x3 plate. Surprise, surprise, a 2x3 plate, yellow as the feet, and that is the Lunar Rooster. The micro rooster, even. And we're dropping frames again. So we'll knock that one off. What time is it? 8. Okay. Find sets we can build. We've got two animals. So there's a lot of animals, the little small animals that came out in the promotional bags and stuff. Got the young lady as well. But yeah, getting a lot of these like little builds, and we got the penguin next. A little like a poodle. Yeah, well this one here. A tall poodle. Yeah. Oh, we're going to see what the penguin looks like. Oh, the whale looks really cool. The whale actually looks really cool, but the penguin looks pretty good as well. So this is Universal Building Set part, 8 parts, 1997. So again, back in the 1997s again. It was an Advent set, part of an Advent set. So we want a 2x2 brick with eyes. Right. 2x2 white brick with eyes. Nope. Can't be many of them. There can't be many of them. Oh yeah, found it. And then we need the 2x2, the 2x3 red. So you can see that, and these are black, aren't they? Yeah. So we want 2 of those. Yeah, I see that. Right. Okay. We need the dog's legs. Those are going to go on the back, like so. Then we need this, like that. Then we need the inverted. That's not, that's because it's 1x2s. These are 2x2 inverted. Where is it? 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 There it is. So that goes on there, like that. It's his belly. And then we just need the dog's feet. So now the dog's got no feet. like that, and then we need the dog's mouth. Poor dog. And that is the penguin. The penguin actually looks pretty cool. It does actually look pretty cool. The whale looks really cool though. But yeah, that penguin, he don't look too bad, I think. Let's build the whale, because the whale looks pretty cool. If we can. So we should do, because we got all the parts, I think. That goes on there. That goes on there. And then that, ironically. And there you have the whale. It looks pretty cool. I kind of like that. I think it looks better on the picture than the actual model. The bird looks pretty good as well. Anyway, we've done that. So yeah, there's definitely a theme going on here with the micro animals. And the next one is a snowmobile. Hey, yeah, we got a little bit of a change of thingy here. What is this? 2x2, 1x4s, propeller, red brick, 2x3. Okay, so we want the 2x4 plate, the 1x4 plates, blue. Oh, 1x4, yeah, there's 1x4s. There's one. And there's the other one. There's the other one. So it's kind of fun having this this bunch of bricks, because you can actually do quite a few bits and pieces with it that's just basic. There we go. That's what I want. And that. And then that. And then we want a 1x2, but we want the brick with the pin. Where is it? Where is it? 1x2 brick with pin. There it is. That goes on there. It's a bit fragile until we get that 2x2 sloped on top to hold it all together. There we go. Now we need the propeller. And there you have it. The snowmobile, apparently. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I would build a clone army with them. You know, you got Brickstar with his tipper trucks. We could have the snowmobiles. I'm sure the snowmobiles probably are cheaper than his tipper trucks. He's got over 1,000 tipper trucks or something now. I think it's like 1,000. I know he's got an insane amount of tipper trucks. He's going for the record. Okay, so we can mark that as done, that as done, and we'll find sets again. Quite an effective prop. It's a duck. Oh, we're back on the micro things. Well, that's a micro thing as well, isn't it, really? And these were all the things you could build if you collected all those particular bags together. So a pretty good assortment. Right, so that guy does not have a sparkle in his eye. We need the one without a sparkle in his eye. There it is. So we need this eye. We need the infamous 2x3 red plate. And that goes on the front like that. And then, is that the double inverted plate? It is. So we need that. And then, is that a 2x3? Yeah, okay. Okay. So we need that to go in the middle. Wait a second. Did that wrong because I've got to put a red plate in there first. And that looks like a 2x4 red plate. Where's my 2x4 gone? Because that goes across there. Because those are these little wings. Then that goes on there. Then that makes that level. And then we do the 2x4 blue plate. The 2x4 blue plate. There it is. To bring his body bigger. Then we put that on there. And then we got the sloped and that's his tail, and there you have the duck. That's actually quite cool. It's actually quite cool. I changed probably the color scheme, but you could probably go patriotic with it, with red, white, and blue, or stuff like that, or whatever country the flag is. So you could have quite a bit of fun with that. You also do one of those hooker duck things with these. Loads of them. You could have duck wars. You could build loads. Like me and my brother used to build these planes, right? The plane looked like this. So you got, it was 4 2x4s. And they had to be built like this because then they were easily destructed. And that was our plane. That was it. This tail, obviously, and the wings, and this just like the front. And that was our plane. And if Chris, if you're still watching this, do you remember that? And then we did tanks as well. That was a tank. And we would throw a bundled up sock. So when you get 2 socks and you fold them into each other, you get that ball. We would throw one of those at it. And whoever's army got destroyed destroyed first was the winner. No. Was the loser, obviously. Right, add that set. So this is just like Lego Hills brick sets. We've got there. I mean, it's like 6 red bricks, really. So this one we got the 1x1 cylinder with solid stud, trans dark blue. Now we don't have the stickers, unfortunately, so I'm kind of excited to build this. Do we have instructions? Do we have instructions? Do we have instructions? Brick instructions. Let's have a look. Do we have instructions? There are no building instructions for this set. What? Why? Town Classic Town. It's the ambulance. Brick set. See if we got a view, 3D view. Okay. Parts catalog minifig. We could do probably a 3D view. Pretty much, it sounds like how you would play. Yeah, it was. I mean, you had to entertain yourself. All right, so I'm not sure if it had white plate wheels. I don't think it did. I'm just gonna check the parts on that. No, it's grey. That's what it was. That's what I thought. I got the grey wheels. Offset tread. Yep, offset tread. And you've got the wheel arches, got the 3 plates. Looks like a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about that 12. Is that a 2x12 plate? 2x8. So we want, first of all, we want the 2x8 red plate. There we go. This didn't do too well in the cleaning process. As you can see, this is a bit faded now, and that one is not. So we're going to dump that. 2 red wheel arches, so we need those. Are they on top? It looks like they're on top, and then there's a 2x4. Do we have a spare 2x4? It's 2 for 2x3s. We do not have a 2x4. Okay. That's a 2x1. That's the arch. That's a 2x3, isn't it? Have we got 3 2x3s? Yeah, we have. Okay, I know how this goes. We got to rob all the 2x3s. So I need your bill. Come here. Take that. Got that. So this is going to go smack in the middle. Is it the middle? Because that arch comes right there. Yeah. Yeah. It's not quite the middle because it's an 8 with a 3. So it's not quite going to how it's going to be. We need a 1x2 plate. And that's going to go there. Oh, is this all on top, isn't it? No. Okay. It's all built on top. Right. 2 red wheel arches. Can't be too hard to find because they're wheel arches, Sean. And there's one. These are ones without the brick studs over the top. So these are much older wheel arches. Where is the other wheel arch? There it is. So there's that. This is the back. Okay. We need the grey plates with the wheels. We got the wheels. We need the tyres. We need tyres. So we've got to rob the tyres off this block here. That sucks. I'm sure we'll get enough tyres in this collection at some point that will allow us to keep a few tyres on the wheels. And then they're going to go under the wheel arch like that. Perfect. Speed champions, eat your heart out. Seriously. Where's the other offset tyres? Quite easy to take off, but putting back on can be a bit of a mare. Oh, we used to do this all the time. It was so painful to take them on and off. Right, then we got the 2x3 underneath. Then we got another 2x3. Where is the other 2x3? I've only seen 2 so far. There it is, 2x3. 3. So there's 3 2x3s. Now we got this like little step. This is still the rear. So what else we got involved in here? We've got 1 2x3. We've got 8. So that 8's going to go on first, I think, to form that line there. That's the 3. That's the 2. That's a 1, and that's a 1. That's it, right? So that's going to go on there. That's kind of forming the ambulance line separation. we want that. And then we want, now is that a 2x2 or is that a 2x2? And then sloped. So we want 2x2 brick. Trans clear. That's going to go there. Then we want to break that up with another 1x2 brick. Then that goes over the top. Then we've got the 2x3 plate on top of that. And then we've got a 2x2 white plate. Where is the 2x2 white plate? I feel we used it recently. No, we did not. Ah. Really? Yeah, we did. We used it for the snowman, didn't we? We did use it for the snowman. So we do have the part. We know we have the part. Now can we... That's the... Yeah, so the... There it is. I found it. That goes on top of there. And then we got this part here. Now this was quite an expensive piece, actually. This was actually quite an expensive piece because it's kind of retro. And it's... I don't know if you can see, but it's solid stud. See that? It's a solid stud as opposed to the hole in the stud. This is really old. This is really old, and it cost, I think it's cost about £3 just for this part because it's really rare. Well, not rare, it's old. And it goes on top like that. And that's our ambulance. Now we are starting to get, come on, camera, focus. Be nice. Stop focusing on that. There you go, there you go. So now we're starting to get some decent actual vehicle builds coming in. A little bit bigger than the mini stuff, and this also came with a mini figure, so we're going to assemble the mini figure as well. Very basic. Red trousers, white torso, so we need a white torso. We don't have the stickers because I didn't want to get the sticker sheet because the torso is going to be used for various different things, so there was no point in buying the sticker sheet even though, and you could make your own sticker sheet as well, really, as long as you don't try and sell it as a legitimate sticker sheet. I don't think you could go wrong. Just wondering if I put the minifigure that has the white torso with thingy. I've got the black torso, don't need that, I need the white torso. I found it. So this torso was damaged at the time, and I had to really give it a clean up. I had to replace one of the arms because it was split. Now we need the normal generic minifigure head. There we go. There we go. Kind of cool. She would have a red cross on the top there, and now she has this old minifigure pigtail headpiece. There it is. And that is your nurse. Hi. That is your 1978 nurse. And that's in the wrong place. That should be right on top at the front. And you know what? I kind of like it. 1978 was the ambulance set from Town Classic. Changed the camera there. And yeah. So all you have to do is imagine that there was a Red Cross sticker on this chest here, and a red cross sticker here. If you're lucky, you probably find some 2x4s with Red Cross stickers still on the edges. I could probably try and see if I can locate any of those. I might have some. And then you probably had one on there as well on the back, so you had the ambulance Red Cross thing on the back. But the vehicles started to come through, and they started looking pretty cool. Yeah, with the wheel arches like that, and then the wheels and tires. So that's that. I bet we're going back to basics again now. So we're at 8:38. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we could cram in another? How many do you reckon we can cram in? Let's see. We don't want to go back. Oh, right. Okay. The next one is the fire chief's car. Very similar. And then we got the police car as well. So the fire chief's car is very similar. It does have some sticker elements. It has a lovely dark blue cylinder again. It has 2x3 red, so we're going to put that on there. So that's the top. It has the 2x2 sloped brick. It has an not an inverted, it has a sloped red brick. So that's coming off the back like that. That's going on the front, and I think it has a 1x2 brick as well. It does. Okay, so we want a 1x2 trans clear brick. There it is. That's going to go in there. Then we got, looks like the wheel arch next. 2x6, 2 wheel arches. The step down again. The wheel arches could. So we want red wheel arches. It's the same as the ambulance, which is cool. And the wheels are the same, so they were starting to keep some sort of similarity to Lego elements that they had around at the time. Okay, so is this a similar build? I think it may be that they designed this a little bit different. First of all, that's 2x6, not an 8. Then the plate was on top because it's level with studs. So that was on the top. How did you get? Okay, so it has two of those. So did they extend the plate so that they could have? Well, they could have only done it by one, right? Okay. That's a 2x3. I think that's straight. Unless it's 2. Okay. It's 2x3, 2x3, is it? It's 4 2x3s here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So there's one there. Yeah. That goes on top. Like, come on, like so. And then we got 1x2 there. Then we got a flared step again, which was a character or characteristic in these early 70 or mid 70 Lego builds. It's kind of cool though, because the floor the arch follows follows this step piece. So that actually is kind of cool. Very well thought of. Honestly, I don't know if that was the intention, but we just got the wheels to place, and they're too low. Okay, so we got something wrong here. They're too low. The arches are too low. There's not enough space. So, is the plate the way it was? It must be, mustn't it? So the plate must be on top, unless there's two plates. There is. Okay, there is. Right, so then we got to take that off, take that off. So this then gets rid of that feature that I just done, that I just said. And go move it that way, because there's two 1x2s as well, isn't there? Yeah, there is. So that goes on there. Now we can get the wheels in without too much issue, like that. And then we got the step down pieces again, and but they don't follow the arch now. Where did the other one go? Where did the other one go? It's gone. There it is. I just broke his Ninar off. There we go. So that would be the fire chief. It still looks quite cool. And the fire chief himself would be black torso, black legs, black legs, black legs, black legs, black legs, black legs, black legs. Where's black legs? There it is. So we got the black legs, and he would be a sticker. He's got yellow hands, that's right. Wants the little generic minifigure head, which I think I've only got one, so I'm going to have to borrow hers. Because they shared the head. It's a bit like Mr. Ben. Okay, and then the fire hat, like that. And that was your firefighter. That was your fireman right there. He would have a sticker with buttons going down the middle. But, yep. Guy looks like a fireman, and he would be your fire chief. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. There he is, in his car. The sets are becoming more and more sophisticated. That's the idea. I'm hoping that is the way it's going to shape out Krieger. I did want to do this, but this would have cost a lot of money. I wanted to do the evolution of Lego. I wanted to do the first set that I could find, not boxed or anything like that, piece it together kind of thing, you know, and pop that in there, put it in the database of the parts that I've got, and then hit search for whatever I can build next from that. And then it would be the corner houses, it would be the garage, and it would be, because Lego started off with buildings and stuff like that with the plastic bricks. When they did Lego bricks, they didn't have studs in the bottom, so they would just balance on top, and they were like really shaky and stuff. They weren't so much, I mean, they interlocked, but they didn't lock. Do you know what I mean? They would just sit on top. And then they started to get interlocking a little bit better for the most part. I mean, a lot of the early stuff did hold, but there was a lot of the small stuff like the pillars, the 1x2s, they would always just like pop out. You got the waffle plates as well. So I really wanted to take the first Lego set and then try and track down the parts for the second that they made, and so forth, and just go through it and see how the plates changed, how the bricks changed, what's the difference between Samsonite and what's the difference between the other bricks and the newer bricks now that are made out of sugarcane and stuff. There are different variations of the 2x2 brick, the 1x1 brick, with the lines inside, the penned in. That was before they got the Lego logo patented sort of thing. all sorts of things, and I just wanted to do that. The minifigures were printed. No, the minifigures back then in the 70s were not printed. No, they were stickers. They were stickers. The only thing that was printed was their face, and the face, I think, around about 70, I want to say 79, 78 was like the first minifigure printed face kind of sets were around about then. But before that, I mean, the homemaker stuff was printed. That's printed. And they actually hold up pretty well. I mean, that's a 60s piece, 1960s piece. And it's still in fair condition. There's a little bit faded, but it's not bad. It's not like some of them that have got no faces or anymore at all, which is horrifying. Can you imagine having no face? Wow, it'd be like silence. So yeah, the sets are starting to get a little bit more sophisticated. We're gonna do that. We got that one in there, so we're gonna lock that in. That was the fire chief. Fire chief. The next one's police car. So I do have a couple of Lego pieces that have the sticker police on it. So this is pretty much, it's the same car. I mean, this is kind of cheeky, isn't it? It makes it a little, they've made it a little bit longer, so they've given it a longer plate, but they've used the same build on top, the same build in the middle, but they've made the top longer. It looks like they've probably got no, okay, so that's, yeah, it's 2x8. So yeah, it's pretty much like the ambulance again. We need that. Where's my tool? There it is. And we need the wheels, because those were kind of the thing. There we go. Right. Take all apart, because we're going longer base. We want the 2x8, so we want that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2x8. The two wheel arches again. The wheel arches are on top or on the bottom. The wheel arches are on top. That's on the front. I remember trying to build a house with some of the first bricks. They wouldn't hold together. Yeah. The actual first Lego house bricks, because I mean, they were Lego did buildings and stuff like that, were slotted. So you would slot the windows in between the two bricks. So the bricks would have slots down the side, and the windows would slot down into those bricks, and that's what would hold things together. And they were kind of still interlocking. They probably interlocked a little bit better than the Lego afterwards, but yeah, the slotted set is actually, a lot of people are after it. It's quite the collector's item. Personally, I mean, if I saw it and it was in good condition and that lot, and yeah, I'd probably buy it. I would do a video on it and stuff. I need a white wheel arch. Why am I not finding a white wheel arch? How is this possible? Right, I found it. So yeah, so we need the 3 gaps still. So is it 4? It's 3. Okay, so there's 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. Right, okay, yep. So there's 1 in the middle. And then we got the 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate. There it is, and that goes there. So that's the back end. That's the front end. Then we got the 2x8. Oh, we've only got 1. That's interesting. Okay, let's keep going. 2x3, 2x3. That's a 2x4. I need 2 2x3s. Why am I having a hard time finding 2x3 plates? There's one. Got one. That's going to go underneath. And so they're still building the sets, the cars, but various different types of services. Like fire, police, ambulance, that kind of thing. But this looks like it has an overhang. Right. And then it has the white, a black plate on top. Now is it? Oh, that's a 1x8 plate. So this is a 1x8 plate. Yeah, stickers on minifigures did wear out quite fast. They did rub off. I mean, they were kind of half glossy, so they did have some tolerance to wear and tear for a little while. But I think the one thing that really damaged the stickers was when you took your Lego into the bath. And hands up, who took Lego into the bath? Yeah, I've done it. Boats, planes, my old space sets I used to throw in the bath. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, you've seen those, yeah. So it's 2x3 black plate. Now, I think that's one that just went flying off the desk, isn't it? There's a piece of... No, it wasn't. It was a 2x3 though. It was the orange. So we want a black 2x3. Shocking that we need a 2x3 plate that we don't have. When we do, but I mean we must have, because I've logged these in. Although it has been known. Black 2x3. Come on, Sean. Is it 2x3 or is it 2x2 and 2x? Is it 2x3? Oh darn it! We used it for feet, didn't we? We did. We used it for feet. So we do have one. So it is either being used somewhere that I can't see. Because yes, we used it for feet on the what's the name, didn't we? The snowman. So where is the 2x3 plates? I'll touch every black piece in a minute. No. Okay. Really? How does that happen? We used it on the snowman. Oh, I can't see. The whales got it. Got it. There we go. And then we want the crowning thingy of glory. The cylinder with the solid stud that cost quite a bit. Alright, so again, the firefighter minifigure, black torso, black body. Where is he? There he is. Black torso, black body. He got a change of hat and that was it, and he had a white captain's hat. Now then, where is the white captain's hat? I saw it. I did saw it. There it is. And that kind of turned him into a police officer. You would have like the sticker with the buttons going down and the little badge in the corner there. And that would be your policeman. There we go. So that was 1981, which is Town Classic, and it was Legoland 6600. And I don't know why I've just done that. I do seem to like opening the PDF thing at the moment. There you go. That would have been our policeman. We'd have had police stickers along the side there. But because these are plates that are here, if you put a sticker across those, that'd be across 1, 2, 3 plates, right? That means then you couldn't really, I mean, you could actually go and cut the stickers with a knife in the gaps between each plate. That would work. That actually would work. And then you could reuse the parts. But for the most part, it did lock them up. It did lock them up in that you couldn't really rebuild unless you were doing something police or fire or anything else for that matter. So that's the 3 vehicles done. What time is it? It is 9 o'clock. So we should probably call it a day. The next one is a chick, and then the other one's a spinner. Then we go into the shell stuff. So there's a shell service. Then we got some more ducks, got some more planes, different version of Fire Chief, and then we get a really decent universal figure set with like a wedding party, and then it goes into a plane, and we get a taxi, and we got Britannia Airways, which we don't have the stickers for, police cars, police fire, and then we got a South African flag as well. Cool. Oh, and then we got the cool forklift coming up. Wicked. Tipper truck. Yeah, baby. Biplane. Yeah, we're getting some nifty bits coming in here. Got some really cool stuff coming in. And I think we start to get our first printed headlights as well, which is cool. I've actually never done that except... No, I've actually never done that except with a floatable boat I have. Yeah. Old classic Lego boats did used to float. They were a sealed unit. Each block was a sealed unit, and you could put like 4. You could put as many as you like together, actually. Make a massive tug, but you would have to have a fair bit of money because they weren't cheap. And then you would get these weights on the bottom that you could put in, and obviously the longer it was, the more weights it had to have for buoyancy and stuff, and it also kept it straight. But not only that, it actually served as second purpose because they did, I think, 2 or 3 variations of the weights. Red and black they came in. I'm not sure if they came in blue. Red and black primarily, but then they started putting these grooves on the bottom of the weights so that you could slide a motor in there, and you could actually have if you had one of those oval baths, you just have it run along the edge of your bath, and it would follow it all around, and it would go round and round and round forever. Really good. Those Lego motors, the submarine, they look like submarine torpedoes. Those were so cool. Did they leak? I think they did let water in a couple of times because we did actually open them up and the batteries were wet and stuff, and you'd get like rusty springs and all sorts of other good things. So yeah, they did leak. Right, let's put these away. Be sure to look out for a video that's coming up very soon where I'll probably go into a little bit more in depth of what what we picked up at the car boot sale, because I haven't personally been through it all the way yet, so I don't really know what I picked. All I know is I picked minifigures, I picked up printed parts, stickers, I picked up orange plates, orange pieces, anything that was orange. I picked up some fuselage pieces and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm interested to see what I got, and I was umming and ahhing about actually doing a live stream next weekend on just looking at it, analysing it, and stuff like that, seeing what we got with it. That might be cool. Or doing a Lego video on it. Yeah, doing an actual video on it. I don't know. Maybe you guys could give me an opinion on that. Do you think I should do a quick short on it? Do you reckon I should do a video analysing it, looking at it, or do you think I should do it live? I have really caught the sun, haven't I? I just noticed that. I mean, my arm is fairly brown compared to the... Oh, that's... Oh, God. That's really bad. That really is bad. I know my wife told me it was bad, but... Yeah. So... It might make for a good live stream. It might make good for a good live stream. Oh, we are losing frames. That is perfect timing. Anyway, we got 4 likes. Did we get 4 likes, or have we just sneaked in a 5th like? No. No. Okay, so yeah, that seems to be it, folks. There'll be some more videos coming out this week. Hopefully we'll knock up a few more subscribers, see if we can get some more people interested in the channel. We reached the goal last month of 30 subscribers again in a month, which was really, really cool. If I can keep it growing like that, 30 subscribers a month, yeah, we'll start to get noticed. Do I want to get noticed? Yeah, why not? Do I want to get famous on it? No. I'd be like, oh, you're the Lego guy. There's loads of us. Which ones are you talking about? I should do it as a live stream, right? Should do it as a live stream. Whoops! Don't want to lose part. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing of dropping the frames. So we're dropping frames like crazy, and we just got it back. So I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to everybody who's come by and given us those likes. We got 4 stages done of Central Perk. It has been suggested that we will do the car boot sale analyzing video live. I like that idea. I think it's kind of cool because we get to watch and look at it all together for the first time. I haven't, like I say, I haven't, and I won't, right? I haven't, and I won't look at the stuff, so it will be a surprise for you and for me at the same time, and I will not act because I'm a bad actor. I was going to say something else, but I'm a bad actor, so you will know, you will see through that I've checked out what I've got. I know briefly what I got because I picked it because Yeah, and I was just picking. So I just saw a sticker, picked it. Printed, picked it. Minifigure, always pick it. I don't know how many sets. How many sets did we get done today? Let's have a quick look. See. Alright, so that's done. And so find sets that you can build. We are in position 2. Okay. Position 2. I bet all my chocolate biscuits are melted as well. Ugh. Okay, yeah, so we're up to date there. Alright, so let's look at my Lego. Let's look at set lists. Let's look at built kits. And let's try and remember what it is built was. 1. That's 1. 2. That was the first one for the day. There's the dog. Where's the dog? Dog. 3. The duck. 4. 5 was the fire chief. We're going into 2 pages, so 5. 6 was the house, but didn't have to build them. 6. 7 was penguin, yeah. 8, police car. 8. The promotional set with a girl. 9. The snowman. 10, yeah. The snowmobile. 11. I feel there's one more. What is it? The snowman, wasn't it? Oh no, we got him. There was about 11 builds that we did today. Oh, rooster. 12. Okay. So what was that? One less than. Just make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's 1 less than last week. So we didn't do too badly on chatting away and building, I feel. I think that went okay. Right, folks. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.